I convinced my mom to let me rescue a cat when I was in middle school. Hey, my lovelies, and welcome to another Speed Paint story time. I was originally going to share some spooky encounters and paranormal experiences that I've had, but I want to save that for a later date and do some different artwork with it. So I decided to keep it wholesome, not just to make some content today, but also to make myself feel a little bit better because I miss my kitties. This is a story that has a happy ending. Without further ado, let's get into it. Ever since I was really small, I have always had an affinity towards other animals. Animals have always liked me, and I like them. And I found myself gravitating towards any pet that was in a house and paying attention to them more than I was the people around me. And being a really sensitive kid spiritually and being able to see shit that I couldn't explain, I kept my mouth shut and I kept quiet around people because I didn't feel safe. There was always a cat or a dog that I could play with or cuddle with on the couch and just sit and chill. And being a cat mom, cats hold a special place in my heart, always. Part of being a cat mom, I guess. Or maybe I am a cat. So picture this. I am in middle school. I'm coming home from the bus stop and I walk in and I notice through the backyard there is movement near the fence. And it is this adorable little tortie cat that has seen better days. His fur is matted. He's I imagine fluffy when he's clean, and he had a ratty red collar around his neck. Now, naturally, I realize that this cat is lost, and I want to help. But my mother keeps insisting that it's just a feral cat and to leave it be. And I said, Mom, feral cats don't have collars. It looks ratted and torn up and frayed. That's not a feral cat. Well, the poor thing was skittish, and he had clearly gotten on the street and he hadn't seen a good meal in weeks. And my dad is a huge jerky enthusiast, and he was making beef jerky that day. So, being the oh so clever little thing that I decided to steal some of my dad's beef jerky. Broke it into pieces, it was burning my fingers, and I laid a trail for him to come from the outside into the back porch. Once this little guy got close enough, I scooped him up in my arms and ran him into the house and put him in the bathroom. My mom, getting upset that I brought a dirty animal into the house, was starting to berate me when I said, Mom, look at the collar. He has a collar. And I don't remember the sweet thing's name, but there it was, tags and a phone number attached to it. And it was one of the few times that my mom stopped, paused, and actually listened to me, and we tried to contact the people. My heart sank when they said that this name didn't sound familiar. Then later that evening, the person's husband called us. Turns out the cat wasn't his, but it was his father who had recently passed away, and the cat had gotten out and they hadn't been able to find him. The cat had been missing for almost a year. I gave him a description of the cat's name, and his personality, and he said, yes, that's him. This man is nearly in tears. He made arrangements with my mother to come to the house to pick the cat up. My mom, in the meantime, kept the cat watered and fed and had gotten cat food to last him through the night and most of the day. This was unfortunately on a Sunday, so I'd never get to meet this man in person. So I go to school thinking about this cat with a pit in my stomach, hoping that he gets taken home that day. Anxious to get home, and when I finally do get home, my mom sees me, smiles, and hands me a card. And the card said that he had never met a kind soul like me, and not many people do the right thing. And he was very happy to be reunited with his dad's cat. Thank you letter was really sweet, and it made me feel really good for a long time. And occasionally, I look back at that memory fondly because I was able to help somebody reunite with their fur baby. These stories don't always have a happy ending, but this one did, and it makes me feel good to look back on. And if you've made it to this point in the video, thank you. I hope you enjoyed the story. If you like the little character in the background, she is Nessi. She's part of the Cryptic Cuties line on my Redbubble. If you're interested in that and you want to support a small artist, please check it out. The link's in my bio and the link's in the description as well. And with that, I'm going to get on out of here. Take care, and I will see you in the next video. Bye for now.